Dear friends, I always say kindness in words create confidence, kindness in thinking create profoundness, and kindness in giving creates love and happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have a man by the name of Dr. Satish Gupta, who is the real soul of the WCCPCI 2015. Satish, myself, Dr. Parashar and Dr. Naveen Sinanda are engaged almost for last 10 years as a team, right from the inception to what we are seeing as a mega event of WCCPCI. One man can do nothing. We four have united, and I'm sure with the help of the Brahma Kumari's world headquarters, we are able to achieve. They are the host for last 10 years. 6 conferences have been organized with the help of Brahma Kumaris. They are the perfect host. They don't have any expectation from us. They just want to promote us. They want to encourage the education for a healthy heart. I think we are very, very grateful to them. Satish Gupta, a very, very humble person, very silent worker, always believes and hope that whatever is going to happen for the good. He is a man of few words, but a lot of vision, and a huge, gigantic man so far as the understanding of healthy heart is concerned. Now, Satish is one who did a very mega study in Mount Abu along with the DRDO by the name of Abu Trial, which was published in the Indian Heart Journal and has got a very, very high credibility, which is known worldwide. Satish, we are very, very grateful to you for being with us this morning on the occasion of WCCPCI 2015. Satish, please tell me, you are doing so many CAD programs for last so many years. What do you think is going to be the future of healthy heart? What is the best method which we can adopt to create a healthy heart, not only for Rajasthan, not only for India, but also for the world through the future project of World Center of Clinical Preventive Cardiology, Imaging and Emergency Services? Satish.
All over the world, now it has been recognized that coronary artery disease and all the risk factors of coronary artery disease like hypertension, diabetes, obesity, metabolic syndrome, dyslipidemia, all these are lifestyle related. They have stress as a great role to play. Lots of studies have shown that the psychosocial risk factors have a great role to play. Inter-heart study has shown the Temple that by modification of the psychosocial risk factors and lifestyle factors, we can regress the heart disease. We can modify the heart disease by at least 90%. So this study, which was started way back in 1998 with the help of Ministry of Health and DRDO, and we have shown that for the whole world, if we want to really the number one epidemic in the world, number one killer in the world, the coronary artery disease, we really want to combat the epidemic coronary artery disease, then spirituality and modern medical heart care has to be combined. It's the role of meditation, role of exercise, role of proper food and avoidance of tobacco in any form are the core factors. And another thing which we have added is good sleep. Good, that means sound sleep, proper sleep, sleeping at proper time, getting at proper time. And all the risk factors, conventional risk factors of coronary artery disease have to be addressed properly. Only then we can combat the epidemic of coronary artery disease. And that is the aim of this conference. We started this conference 10 years back with Dr. Chopra, Dr. Naveen Sinanda and Dr. Parashar with this aim that we spread this message to the whole world that the spirituality and modern heart care has to come hand in hand, and then only we'll be able to combat the epidemic.
Satish, know that India is already world capital of diabetes mellitus.
Yes.
India is already a world capital of coronary artery disease, and India is going to be the world capital of hypertension and obesity and metabolic syndrome, as you mentioned. We know that metabolic syndrome or obesity is like a hidden terrorist.
Yes.
It is attacking everybody silently and we are not even aware of it.
Yes.
It is like we are all walking emotional time bombs with the seeds of coronary artery disease lying inside us. We have to combat it. Lifestyle is a very, very important method. What do you think in the future this center can provide? Because Despite sophistication in technology of intervention, angioplasty, intervention, the coronary artery disease is rising steeply in our country.
Yeah, that's right.
There is no reduction of CAD.
Yes,
So
that's increasing.
intervention definitely help in the emergency.
Right.
But we have to go to the root cause of it.
Right.
What is your impression? How we can tackle the root problem of the CAD right from the childhood so that nobody fall victim to this menace of coronary artery disease at least below the age of 80.
That's
After
right.
80, we all have to go. We know it. Satish.
See, we have seen this, that in this study, the Mount Abu Open Heart Trial and Abu Healthy Heart Trial, we documented because we also did the hormonal profile of the people along with glycemic control, and we saw that within a period of 7 days, we will be able to reduce the insulin levels. That means with the reduction in insulin levels, along with there was a significant reduction in blood glucose level, fasting and postprandial, and also the hemoglobin, HbA1c levels. So here we could sort of improve the insulin sensitivity of the patient. That means addressing the root cause of metabolic syndrome. So by this program, when we use Rajayoga meditation along with diet, healthy exercise, proper sleep, and awareness of tobacco, and here the concept is very simple. Instead of outer self-conscious approach in life, we adopt an inner self-conscious approach. By doing so, the stress is relieved markedly, and thereby cortisol levels and other levels they come down, and insulin levels also come down, and insulin sensitivity improves, and the blood pressure, diabetes, and the dyslipidemia, the glycemic control, everything comes down. So basically, this is I think for the times to come, and this we are starting today. We are laying down the foundation stone of World Center for Clinical and Preventive Cardiology and Imaging and Emergency Services. There we have this plan that will be having the PNI and the PNE, the psychoneurophysiology and the immunology and psychoneuroendocrinology researches, and also in genomics and proteomics, so that we document this to the world, that this is how we can modify the metabolic syndrome, the very basic risk of metabolic syndrome, and that will show the picture to the whole world, and then let the whole world follow it.
Tranquility is truth, truth is beauty, beauty is bliss, and bliss is divine, what Satish says. Satish says very clearly that our internal environment is our external environment. And he is focusing repeatedly that when we talk of internal environment, it is not only biochemistry, it is also the neurohormonal mechanism. He focused on insulin sensitivity repeatedly. He also mentioned that there should not be excessive liberation of catecholamines. There should be optimization of liberation of all the chemicals optimally in relation to the environment. And I just give a very nice expression which he mentioned, that as is the microcosm, so is the macrocosm. What he says, as is the internal environment, so is the external environment. As is the universal body, so is the cosmic body, and as is the universal mind, so is the cosmic mind. In other words, he explained to us that jatha pinde tatha brahmande. जैसा हमारा इंटरनल एनवायरनमेंट होगा वैसा ही एक्सटर्नल एनवायरनमेंट होगा, और अगर हमारा ऑप्टिमाइजेशन होगा एनवायरनमेंट का तो हमारा हार्ट भी वैसे ही हेल्दी होगा. Very beautiful expression given by Satish Gupta, and Satish Gupta has also focused that lifestyle is the only method optimization for reduction of coronary artery disease, and definitely interventional cardiology will play a very important role in emergency. So, Dr. Satish Gupta, we are very, very grateful to you. But a last question which I like to ask you is, you believe a lot in Rajayoga meditation. I would like you to say a few words about Rajayoga meditation and the reduction of coronary artery disease in the years to come. Dr. Satish Gupta.
Meditation, when I say Rajayoga meditation, the very word Rajayoga tells us that Raja means king. It's the king of all the meditations or yogas. By practicing Rajayoga meditation, one becomes the king of the mind, intellect, and personality traits, the 5 senses, and all the 8 systems of the body. How? Because the Rajayoga meditation basically means a change of consciousness. From outer self consciousness, outer self means either body consciousness, role consciousness, or material consciousness. That is our outer self. To inner self consciousness. Inner self means soul consciousness. We are beings, not the bodies. We are beings with the body, right? We are human being We call human being, but they are beings with the body. So being makes the each and every organ of the body function, and the very basic innate quality of the being or the soul is peace, love, happiness, bliss, and powers. That is power to tolerate, power to accommodate, power to face, power of discretion, power of judgment at the right time for the right thing. So this, when you become soul conscious, automatically you start gaining those qualities. You know that like when you go near a lake, automatically you start feeling the cool air, and when you go near the furnace, you start feeling the hot. Similarly, when you become soul conscious, automatically these innate energies of the soul, peace, love, and happiness, they start manifesting in your life, and the sweetness in voice, the sort of patience comes in your life automatically. On the other hand, when you become body conscious or role conscious, then ego comes in, anger comes in, all types of stress come in. So basically, by practicing Rajayoga meditation, you start having these innate qualities of the soul, and life becomes peaceful, stress-free. People today say that life cannot be without stress, but you are seeing people all around, people without any stress. We are working, everyone, all volunteers are working without any stress. They are all smiling, they are all enjoying life, serving without any pain. So that is the beauty of this Rajayoga meditation. So basically it does not mean any postures, does not mean any breathing exercises. It just means changing of consciousness from unreal consciousness to real consciousness. When you become real consciousness or soul consciousness, automatically your team becomes positive. When I say team means thoughts, T for thoughts, E for emotions, A for attitudes, and M for memories. Automatically your team becomes positive, because whatever memories, they are all stored at level of frequencies. Once with meditation, you go to lower frequencies, brain like to theta rhythm, delta rhythm, then automatically those files of positivity open up, and the life becomes very easy and enjoy and healthy.
Thank you, Satish. I think you're a very nice expression. You mentioned that the healthy heart is purely a manifestation or expression of your own perception, your own thoughts, your own interpretations, your own experiences, and your choices. If you have more of a soul consciousness and not a body consciousness, you are going to have a perfect health. I think he gave a very nice capsule that the healthy heart has to be a consciousness-based approach rather than a physical or a material-based approach. A very, very important message which should project from this conference, that healthy heart is purely a consciousness-based and not a physical, material-based. Pills have a role, there is no doubt about it. Pills have a role, lifestyle has a role, but we need to change the thinking process, the consciousness, and once we are consciousness from the soul consciousness, we are going to really halt the rising menace of coronary artery disease. He also mentioned very categorically that you and me and everyone in this universe has to understand that we are all spiritual beings with a human experience and not human beings with a spiritual experience. A very important expression. I think if we all change our thinking process and always remain in a blissful mode or so-called parasympathetic mode and not in a sympathetic mode, we are going to achieve a halt in the rising menace of coronary artery disease. I think this is going to be a paradigm shift in the years to come. Satish, you want to say a final word?
I just want to say one final word. Because over last 18 years of this research, Mount Abu Open Heart Trial and Abu Healthy Heart Trial, we have seen people when they start practicing Rajayoga meditation, these people develop willpower to adhere to a healthy lifestyle. That means healthy diet, healthy exercise, healthy sleeping habits, and they have developed that willpower to say no to tobacco and alcohol and other types of addiction. So that is what Rajayoga meditation gives you, power to be well. It's not only a sort of way of leading only spirituality, but it gives you real physical well-being as well.
Satish, thank you very much for your kind words, and I'm sure it will create a huge message and impact for the healthy heart in the whole universe. I am very grateful to you, Satish.